Unfortunately, because of the forum thing, I think we're just going to start GM now. But if people want to stay around and talk to someone after GM, that's totally like, you can totally stay. We also have meet the candidates after. So that's also a good way to socialize and like talk to some other people in SWE. Okay, so we will be getting started right now. Can everyone see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so welcome to Spring GM. Thank you guys for coming. Please ignore that link. Do not go to that link. Okay, so this is just the agenda for today. So we'll be going through SWE family like updates, events, committee updates, incoming events, and today is a little bit special. We're gonna be doing a meet the candidates session after this. So what's gonna happen is people who are running for board positions for next year, you can talk to them and ask them questions. All right. Isabel?
Yeah, so I have a couple general announcements before we get into the more specific things, but I just want to make you guys aware of a couple things. So we have the SWE UCLA scholarships opening up. It's money directly from us to you, and applications will open up April 4th and they're due May 1st. We're giving about $12,000 away in scholarships. So please, please, please apply if you're coming back next year, and it'll be in this next newsletter we send out. So I just want to get you guys aware of that. And then the last thing is elections. Obviously, we're having meet the candidates later today. And basically, voting is open from April 8th to 11th. And so as soon as it's available, you can look through the candidate profiles, which are already out, and the speeches, which will be up on April 8th as well. So just getting those things on your radar, making you aware of them.
Okay, this is me again. So SWE families. So we're having our first spring event on the 16th from 7 to 8. It's gonna be a trivia night. I'm terrible at trivia, so I can't wait to see how embarrassing this is for me. Yeah, so feel free to bring your friends, bring like anyone you want if you wanna like see like if you can beat them. I think we will be doing the most random trivia ever. So if you do win, that would be awesome, but also slightly concerning. And then we're also gonna have some prizes. So yeah, I hope that everyone can make it. And now we're gonna just check in with each of our committees. Alton, Annie?
Yes. Wow, I just realized I was not muted this whole time, so I apologize if you heard my typing. But EWI, so that feels like so long ago, and if you guys came, we hope you enjoyed it, got to talk to some cool companies and people from industry and also other students. And now this quarter after EWI, our committee is still going to put on some workshops with professional development, just like very casual and low key. Hopefully you guys will be able to learn something. So our first one coming up is a LinkedIn workshop. So this will be in collaboration with the Career Center. And oh no. Sorry, thank you. Annie just dropped the RSVP link. So if you're interested, please come. You'll have the opportunity to hear some like tips on how to develop your LinkedIn. And then we'll do breakout rooms where you can either get your LinkedIn looked over by like an upperclassman or someone. And also it is open to everybody. So even if you don't have a LinkedIn and you're not sure where to start, you should still come because one of the breakout rooms will be specifically geared towards people without a LinkedIn. So it's a great place to just get started. And I'll give it off to Annie for our other two events.
Yeah, and just to add on, even if you have a LinkedIn, you'll learn some even better tips on how to proactively use LinkedIn, especially while we're Oh my God, it seems like so far away, but when we head into the fall recruiting season. So the other two events that we're hosting are a casual networking workshop where you'll get to learn the skills of networking. Kind of, as we're in the summer, you're not really doing as much recruiting. This is a great time to sharpen your skills to get ready in the fall, even though I know it's so far away, never too early to start if that's something that you're interested in, as well as we're doing a productive summer workshop. So if you don't have an internship or there are tons of other things that you can do in the summer if you still want to do something productive. There's a lot of different options, and we'll bring panelists from all these different options. So the dates are to be determined as of now, but keep a lookout in our newsletter as well as Facebook, and you'll see these events popping up soon. All right, I'll pass it off to the next committee.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay. And now we have outreach.
Hey guys, I'm Hannah. I'm one of the co-directors for outreach this year. You can go to the next slide. So the biggest thing that we wanted to advertise this quarter is the Women in Engineering Stay-In program. And so that's coming up real soon, this Saturday on April 3rd. And so I wanted to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone who's already signed up to host. We could not do this event without you, and we really appreciate you taking the time to do this. And so for those of you who don't know what it is or haven't signed up to host yet, what it is it's UCLA undergrads are going to have the opportunity to share why they love engineering and convince admits to become a Bruin as well. And so this day is going to include a panel of female faculty and student leadership discussing women in engineering at UCLA, a UCLA virtual scavenger hunt, a fireside chat with the dean and professors, and also a game night. And so if you're still interested in being a host, we are still accepting signups, and my partner Christine has just dropped the link in the chat, or you can send us an email and just make sure to do that as soon as possible because this event is coming up soon and we want to make sure everyone can get matched with a host, with an admit, sorry. And now I'll pass it on to the next committee, I think.
Okay, thanks, Christine and Hannah. Okay, now we're doing advocacy. So Sparky.
Yes, hi everyone. We have some pretty big events coming up soon. So EPIC is our flagship event, and it's a great opportunity for you as students to meet company representatives and professors and talk to them about what it means to be inclusive in a professional and academic environment. And we have some of the people who organized it here as well, so that's really exciting. And this year our theme is rewriting inclusion, and we want to create a space for people to talk about how companies and industries at the bigger side of things should bring inclusivity into their workplaces. It's this Wednesday or next Wednesday, week 2, from 6 to 8:30 p.m. And the website is linked there, as well as where you can RSVP. And yeah, Alyssa just sent both of those in the chat. So be sure to sign up. It'll be a good time. We're going to have some awesome speakers there, and a swag bag. So yeah. And then the following Wednesday, we have sexual misconduct event, which is our collaboration with CARE to raise awareness about sexual assault and sexual misconduct. And finally, we are doing a salary negotiation workshop with Tech Committee, and Rithika will have more details about that.
Thank you, Sparky. Okay, next is Rithika.
Hi everyone, I'm the SWE Technical Director, and we have a couple of really exciting events coming up this quarter. So our committee last quarter did queer hacks, and after that we were just mainly recovering from it. But this quarter, my committee members have some awesome ideas for events. So the very first is a series which is called the G Suite Life with Christine and Vivian. They're two of my amazing committee members, and they're doing this series each Tuesday of week 2, 4, and 6 from 6 to 7 p.m. PST or PDT on learning how to use Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and other Google apps as efficiently as possible. I think we all can admit we don't know the full ins and outs of Google as much as we could have. And there's a link on the slide to sign up. My other committee member, Deantha, came up with the pun G Suite Life. Like if anyone's watched The Suite Life on Deck, yeah, it's definitely inspired by that. So if we continue to the next slide. We'll also be having a collaboration with the Makerspace and doing a laser cutting workshop. So we're gonna be able to have attendees design acrylic earrings or keychains that we can make and ship, but we're only able to support a maximum of 25 signups. Thank you for the, sorry, I got distracted, but I'm gonna send the link in the chat to sign up for the laser cutting workshop. And it's a 2-part series. The first one where we teach you how to use Adobe Illustrator, and the second part, you'll be able to view the Makerspace cutting your designs. And lastly, we have our salary negotiation workshop with the with the advocacy committee. And instead of TBD, that should say that it's on April 27th from 6 to 7 p.m. PDT. And that's a workshop where you'll get to learn how to hype yourself up and negotiate your own salary for internships and entry-level jobs, and essentially know your own worth. So Karina just sent the RSVP for that workshop in the chat as well.
All right, thank you so much, Rithika. So many exciting things going on this quarter. Okay, now I'm gonna hand it off to Maddie and Simran.
Hey guys, I'm Maddie. I'm co-IVP along with Simran. This quarter I have a few events. So we're hopefully maybe trying to do LinkedIn headshots towards the end of spring quarter if it's 100% safe to do so. And then we're doing SWE dates again this quarter. So if you don't know what SWE dates is, basically just a really great way to meet other people in SWE. You're matched up with another person and you guys can do any sort of virtual fun event just to get to know each other and chat. And so I will send the RSVP link for that in the chat after this. And if you signed up for winter quarter SWE dates and did like the recurring option, I will email you to ask if you want to be included in spring quarter so you don't have to refill out the form.
And another kind of workshop panel thing that we're also going to have is called the seniors panel. So this is basically just graduating seniors who will come talk about their past internships, what they're doing after college, what if they've changed their major, just things like that. And they'll be able to kind of just share what their future plans are with us. And we will be planning more socials for SWE family and for committee members and for general members as well. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, thank you guys. Now we're on to mentorship. Morgan.
Oh, hey everyone, my name is Morgan. I'm the mentorship director, so I think we could go to the next slide. Okay, awesome. So we have one for sure upcoming event. We're collaborating with Grad SWE to do a coffee and chat. It is next Tuesday from 9:30 to 10:30. That should say a.m. Definitely not having a coffee chat at 10 p.m. at night. But there'll be grad students there, so you can come and ask them any of your questions. It's super casual. You don't have to come for the whole time. You can just drop in for a little bit. And even if you aren't considering grad school, it still would be interesting to come to and learn more about. Our second event, Northrop Grumman reached out to us really recently to set up an industry internship workshop this quarter. So I figured I'd put that in there. I know a lot of people have internships and you don't have to be interning at Northrop to come to this event. And I'll put more in the newsletter about that soon. And something we're really excited about on our committee is we're going to start the summer mentorship program for next year, this quarter. So I think a lot of people here are familiar with that. I know that we have some current freshmen who did that last year, and people SIR to come to UCLA on May 1st. So a lot of events won't happen until after that. So this is a bit in advance, but if you're interested in being a mentor, you can. The only requirement is that you can't be graduating this spring. So even if you only have one quarter next year until you graduate, you're still eligible. And current freshmen who haven't been in person can also be a mentor for this, but I'll send out more information about that later. yeah, that is all. So I'll pass it to the next committee.
All right, now we're on dev team. Christina, this is all you.
Okay, thank you, Jackie. Hi, I'm Christina. I'm this year's webmaster, and I'll talk a little bit about dev team. So basically, the goals of our dev team mostly geared towards coding and web design as well. So we are currently redesigning the SWE website. Let me actually drop you the new link of our new website, and you'll see that's a lot more aesthetic than before, which is awesome. And this quarter, me and the dev team, which is pictured in the top right, we're going to be updating the website and figuring out, like, making sure it's more flexible and looks good on mobile as well. So yeah, and then on top of that, I am also in the process of helping create an event portal to help members register for Evening with Industry, as well as for all members in the future to be able to kind of keep track of your events and keep track of like your membership and see, which is awesome. So like if you do end up joining dev team at any point, you'll be able to learn really cool related technologies such as Docker, React, and JavaScript. So if these are interesting to you, keep a lookout for dev team applications next fall. But yeah, we don't have any events this quarter, just mostly coding related. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me as well. Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much, Christina. And then now we're on to SWE events. This is Isabel.
Yeah, it's pretty much a recap of everything that we said. So yeah, we have a pretty packed April, but it's great. It's fun. Come through, go look at our newsletter or Facebook or any of that fun stuff to come out to any of these events. And yeah, that's pretty much it here.
Okay, yeah, so that concludes the end of our spring GM. If you guys don't follow like our Instagram, Facebook, or subscribe to the newsletter, I definitely recommend. The link is also in the Google form, I believe. So yeah, you can just stay up to date on all these awesome events that you guys got to see today. And just like more information about the scholarships as well will be in there. So now we're gonna do meet the candidates. I'm gonna stop screen sharing.
Yeah, so basically how this is gonna work is it's gonna be super super chill. I don't know if people are like stressing over it, but that's not my vibe, so it's not gonna be your vibe either. But basically we're gonna have Jackie open up a whole bunch of breakout rooms. I think like 25 to match the number of candidates we have. And then if you're a candidate, just go to an empty breakout room. If you're a person who wants to ask some candidates questions, just go to that person's breakout room. If you're a candidate and not a lot of people have come by, feel free to go to another person's breakout room. We just want to like inspire a dialogue, get some questions and stuff going. If anybody has specific questions for people, if you do want to like bounce back and forth but still stay in your own breakout room, you can join on your phone. Basically, it's a choose your own adventure. So Jackie can open up the breakout rooms and y'all can go forth and be free. But yeah, but the purpose of this is just to get to know each other a bit better. We've all seen the candidate profile, so now we can just kind of pick it apart and ask them specific questions about their platform or what they want to do with their position and anything like that.
Awesome. So should we try to keep one candidate per room for now?
Yeah, at the start, let's do one candidate per room. Sorry, we're not going to assign because that's like a lot of work, especially on Jackie. So just pick one and hope for the best. And if it's already taken, then yeet to another one. Yeah, and then we'll take it from there.
How about we have like I'm trying to think of like a non-chaotic way to start this. Should I just start like calling people's names and then you can just go into that room?
Oh, that also makes sense.
Would that help?
Yeah, I could pull up oh my god, wait. I can do it for you, babes, if you really want.
Not the accent.
It happens. We know this. Let me live. Okay,
right.
So if you want to like open up the breakout rooms, I can call out the people and y'all can get going. Okay, sick. So in breakout room 1, we have Michelle, if you're here. Yes. In 2, we have Lu Ming. In 3, we have Allison. In 4, we have Jessica. In 5, we have Vivian. 6, we have Morgan Daly. 7, we have Cassidy. 8, we have Dia. I forgot which number I was on for a quick second. 9, we have Christine Kim. 10, we have Morgan Kopecki. 11, we have Heidi. 12, we have Kelly. 13, that was the next number, we have Simran. 14, we have Divya. 15, we have Spurthi. 16, we have Layla. 17, we have Alyssa. 18, we have Rithika. 19, we have Karen. 20, we have Jackie. Stay here for now. 21, we have Lily. 22, we have Christina. 23, we have Hannah. 24, we have Christine. And 25, we have Annie. And I think I counted right. If you got confused, then I'm sorry, just pick an empty room. I don't know if I counted right. That was so difficult for me.
You did amazing, sweetie.
Thanks. I really forgot how numbers worked for a fat second.
Uh-oh, there's 2 people in room 3.
Already messing things up. Jess is in room 4. That's on her. That is on.
That's 100% her fault.
It's so okay, and then you can go to your room, Jackie, if you want, only if you want.